didn't think we would do a rock stars segment without talking rock and roll, did you? Tim brought us to one of his favorite local stores, Bull Moose Records, to play a little Would You Rather with some of his favorite tunes. And fun fact, in his always very helpful Tim Winkler way, he doesn't just shop here, he mentors the CEO of this business too. Just for fun. These main CEOs gotta stick together, right? Okay, enough preamble, let's rock. Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
All right, you gotta pick one. Foo Fighters or Hendrix?
I'm going Hendrix.
I can see
Hendrix. I'm a little older than you, so I like the Foo Fighters, but I can remember young. In fact, I can remember a summer job I worked as a painter's helper, and the painters that I worked with every day, they were huge Hendrix fans.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of Hendrix one summer.
Man,
so.
I love Jimi Hendrix myself. Foo Fighters, though, one of my favorite bands of all time.
Okay,
so
okay.
It hurts me, but I get it. I get it. All right. Duran. Or, if I can find it, or The Doors.
Wow, that's a good one. So I love both, obviously very different genres there. Duran and The Doors. My brother, who's a little bit younger than me, was a huge Duran fan, and so I love listening to Duran, but I've got to go Doors. Once again, just that sound that the Doors have. I feel like the Doors are one of the few bands that have such a unique sound.
Yeah, with the organ.
You know as soon as a Doors song comes on.
Jim Morrison's vocals,
absolutely.
Yeah, indistinguishable.
And the other cool memory I have of the Doors that I always think about is, you've seen that movie? Have you seen the movie, The Doors?
No, I haven't.
That is an unbelievable movie. It captures the spirit of the late 60s, early 70s, about as well as a movie can, and Val Kilmer does an unbelievable job as Jim Morrison.
Oh man,
yeah,
I will put that on my list.
Is and the music, obviously, that complements the movie is just it's awesome. It's very well done. I think it was an Oliver Stone movie, so really well done movie.
I will definitely be checking that out. Let's see, Zeppelin here. Zeppelin or Elton John? One's got to go.
Yeah, boy, you know how to pick some good ones too, and I definitely love the Elton John vibe, but for my money, it's going to be Zeppelin all day long. I'm just a little bit more of the rock guy than the Elton John vibe, so I'll take Led Zeppelin all day long.
Yep, I hear you.
All right, so I got one for you, David.
Okay.
Let's come down this way. I'm gonna pair the Beatles against AC/DC.
Oh, don't get me wrong, AC/DC phenomenal, but I can't let the Beatles go. I can't. Great album.
I'm with you.
Great album here though.
Yep.
That
Dirty
AC/DC,
Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
But man, I mean, especially you're looking at their hits from 67 to 70 here. You cannot find a bad song. I mean, it's like Appetite for Destruction, right? Like, there's no bad song in this catalog here.
Absolutely.
Oh, so good.
I'm with you. I'm a huge fan of both, but I'm with you. If I had to choose between those two, I'm going Beatles as well.
How about Beatles or Stones?
I'd go Stones.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Ooh, man. I don't even know that I can decide.
I mean, the Beatles, they both have huge library. Just when I think through some of the top songs from each, I don't know, there's just something about the Rolling Stones. See, I kind of I think veer more into that, Southern hard, like one of my favorite bands is Black Crowes. And a lot of people say the Black Crowes, there's not much in their genre that they compare them to in terms of the time that they are in, right? But the sound of theirs and everything is sort of like a Rolling Stones, kind of that 70s vibe to it and everything. Yes. And so for me, the the Rolling Stones, I think, inspired a lot of music that became the kind of music that I really dug.
100%, 100%. So we're looking at different albums here. You're kind of judging based on your gut. How does that relate to VIP? You know, are you making decisions based on your gut, or are you kind of sourcing things out to your employees? Or, you know, how, if you're presented with a decision, hey, I need A or B, how do you typically go about making that decision?
Well, so, you know, one of the big things we do at VIP is we give all of our associates a voice. So my first answer to really making any major decision in the company is we're going to do what our employees feel is best. And so we even have a process and a mechanism to do that. We do an employee survey every year for the last 10 years.
Oh, cool.
To survey all the employees. It's anonymous, so they can tell us 100% what they believe to be the truth and their opinion. And then we follow that up every year with meeting in groups of employees. We spend 5 weeks, the leadership team and I spend 5 weeks. We travel throughout all of New England, meeting with all the employees in our company to talk about the business and to get their feedback. It's really a process to give them a voice and let them tell us what they think is going well and what they think we should improve.
That's cool. Can you think of an example of something that you've been able to improve based on that feedback?
The list is endless, but we've changed every compensation plan. We've added bonus plans. We've improved benefits. We've changed, re-engineered our customer engagement process.
Oh, cool.
We pay for all their ASE certifications, which was the very first year we did this. We challenged a technician who worked for us 10 years ago, 11 years ago now, and he was a great technician. He had no certifications. And our owner actually said, you know, Mike, why don't you have any ASE certifications, you know? And Mike says, well, what's in it for me? Why do I need a patch on my shoulder? I don't need that. I'm already a good mechanic, right? And plus, you want me to go pay to take the test. If I don't pass, I don't get reimbursed. I've got to take the time. I got to do all these things.
It's not easy.
And it's not easy. And so as we went meeting to meeting with all of our employees, we started asking, you know, why aren't we getting more certifications as a company and as technicians? And they started bringing up all the barriers, you know, money, time, scheduling. You know, there's a lot of barriers to getting and doing all that work to go get certified.
Yeah.
And we didn't have a career path that said, if you go get these certifications, here's the promotion and here's the raise that you'll earn. So that first year, that was one of our biggest takeaways, was we went back to the office, we found someone in the office and we said, you are going to, part of your job is now going to be to help everybody in the company get signed up and get all the study materials so that they can all take ASE certification exams at no cost to them. The company's going to pay for it all up front, and we're going to pay for it pass or fail, and we'll pay for it as many times as it takes for someone to pass. And so we went from spending about $3,000 or $4,000 a year reimbursing people for their earned ASEs to spending $100,000 a year by paying for it all up front. And we really energized everybody in the company around earning these certifications and growing their career path. And then the other thing we paired with that was actually having a structured career path documented that says, when you get these certifications, here's how you earn your next promotion and your next raise. And it's not time-based, it's all based on your own experience and your own certifications. And as you build up your own knowledge base and your ability to do more work, we're gonna promote you and we're gonna give you the ability to make more money.
I love that.
And so that was like one of the big ideas that came out of the process 10 years ago. And every year there has been, you know, changes that have come, and they've all come from our employees. So ultimately, I don't make decisions often based on my gut.
Yeah. So how many ASE certified technicians do you have employed?
Total ASE certified technicians right now, we have probably about 300 ASE certified technicians.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredibly impressive. That's hard. I mean, it's not easy.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, and we've done things within the company to attract technicians who are already certified, but the biggest portion of that 300 are people who started with us entry level with no certifications and have earned them while they've worked at VIP.
I thought you were going to say like 50.
Yeah.
I did not expect 300. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thanks for stopping by here. Let's go check out one of the stores.
Okay, that sounds great.
Vehicle Care Rockstars is powered by Babcox Media. in partnership with Apex.